begonias for the spring and summer. In all, it takes 38,000 plants for each replanting and 20 people 9 days to complete the job. I'm making a day trip back west to visit a fascinating environmental project that I've been told about. I've come to Santander specifically to visit this park. It's Parque de las Llamas, or a wetland place, marshy place. And it was made in 2007 out of what was then a piece of wasteland that had been estuary. And there were talk of making it into an industrial estate. But they decided to go with the green option. And the whole point about it is that it combines a genuine nature reserve with a really good park for local people, or at least that is the intention. And I want to see how that works, or indeed, if it works. The park has been created on an area that once had been marshland, and there are still wide swathes of reeds edging the water. On the upper levels, over 2,500 trees have been planted. And this natural planting is completely integrated with the recreational spaces and pathways. Felipe Gonzalez is a bird life conservation expert, and he worked on the project to restore the water meadows. Tell me how this conservation area and park began. What was the plan?
We proposed to the city to create the new green area in order to put together people and nature. So you have a park where people can enjoy, and also you can see many birds all the year.
Are you finding any rare species coming here?
Yeah, actually, our record is 150 species of birds.
Really?
Some species like never seen in Spain, only here. So it's actually it's a very hot spot for bird watcher.
As well as being a haven for wildlife, the park also acts as a natural flood zone, holding water that would otherwise spread into the city. And this is essential, as this region is seeing more and more extremes of weather.
Climate change is a challenge, obviously. Actually, we are planning what kind of trees we are going to plant in all the city, because we need plants and trees that resist better the dry season that are expected to be a normal in North Spain.
It seems to me that everybody is benefiting,
yeah,
including nature.
This kind of idea to connect people with nature in cities, I think it's the normal way. It will be the normal way in the future.
Thank you. I hope so. It's really quiet here. You can see how this could easily be a nature reserve surrounded by open country, but it's not. It's in the middle of a city, and that in itself is extraordinary. And combined with the fact that they've worked out a way for nature to be central to the scheme and to be rich and full of rare creatures, and people to have the park they want. There are plenty of people walking dogs and jogging and playing football or whatever. It's wholly admirable and inspirational. It's fascinating to see the way that Santander and Bilbao, with its history of heavy industry, are transforming themselves into greener cities, places that are more pleasant for people to live in, are better for wildlife, and at the same time trying to adapt to the demands of climate change. But now I'm leaving the cities to visit a garden that is deep in the Basque countryside. The journey inland to this garden is misty and verdant, with every shade of green, and confounds all preconceptions of a sun-scorched Spain. I'm heading for a garden that has been a labor of love for its designer, maker, and devoted gardener, Inigo Arregui. I'm arriving